feeding the shadow. Does it make sense? Chapati should be given to whom? To the person, not the shadow. Or you go to the river, there is a tree, mango tree, standing by the river side. And you see the water, you see the reflection of the tree. And lots of mango also there. And you put your hand into the water and pick some mango. Does it make sense? This one is a reflection of the love. Right? So it is not egocentric. So nowadays people, what they do? They use people and love their things. They use people and love their things. But it should be the other way. We should love people and use, love people and use things. Nowadays they love things but use people. We should love people and use things. And that love is also becoming hatredness. Right? Yes. It is like this. One time there was an American lady. She was actually making. Okay, let's have the statistic now. You'll see. They had a parameters in the West, especially in America. You know, the divorce rate has doubled. They're making kind of survey. Divorce rate has doubled. Violence has quadrupled. And prisoners has quintupled. You know? And babies born out of marriage has sextupled. 6 times more. And depression has come 10 times more. Right? So this is the situation in West, what is happening when we misuse our freedom. But of course, do you know what is the highest thing to achieve? What is highest perfection? In this world it is allowing, but what is the real perfection of humanity? Prema, Pumaartha, Mahan. Love is the highest achievement, but true love. What we achieve in this world is the reflection. The true love is the highest achievement. Prema, Prema, Pumartha, Mahan. The greatest achievement is to achieve Prema. Prema means love. But not material world. Krishna Prema. What? Krishna Prema. Because this Prema belongs to Krishna. And why it is in this world? Because they fall in love. They don't rise in love. Because they say, I fall in love, right? There's a problem. Why there is failure? It's not love, it's failure. Love is a failure. Why? Because they fall in love. It should be the other way. It should rise in love, right? But they fall in love, right? It should rise in love. Fall means what? Fail. Fall in love means failure. And they say, I fall in love with you. It's rise in love, not fall in love. You know? So that's why it's a failure. So people do not want people, they want their things. And that's why. So one time there was a king, and the king was riding his horse. And then he saw a princess, beautiful princess, somewhere. And he was attracted by the beauty of the princess. And then he approached that princess. I want to marry you. That's so beautiful. And the princess said, okay, you want to marry me, but you may come after 1 week. Because we need to speak, I need to speak to my parents. I'll take decision in 1 week. But in the meantime, that princess, what she has done, she has taken some laxatives to go to, vomiting and go to the toilet, passing through laxative. Purgative. That one will be vomiting and passing through, going to the toilet a few times. And then she did that purgative. She took, after 1 week, she was completely emaciated. Beauty is gone. After 1 week, she was standing there by the door. And the king came. And he was shocked. Who is this lady? He did not recognize her. He told her, can you call that princess? And that woman said, that is me. And the king said, oh, that is you? No, can't be that. She was beautiful. And now she's emaciated, skinny, passing through, vomiting. Beauty is gone, luster is gone. And the girl said, that's me. This means that when you came to ask me for marriage, you did not really love me. You love my beauty. Now beauty is not anymore. And then the king just took the chariot. Run away. So that's why the first point, love does not depend on all this. I said, what is the first point? No vested. Second?
Ever increasing.
Ever increasing. Love should be ever increasing. And third?
Nothing can stop it.
Nothing can stop it. Ever increasing, no matter what happened. Even if he's rich or he's poor, no money, difficult problem coming, still love should increase. This is what happened with Radharani to Krishna. Krishna left, still love was 1,000 times increasing. The gopis, the love for Krishna. Yasoda's love for Krishna. That is real love. With chastising Krishna, raining after Krishna, catching Krishna, naughty Krishna. But the love is ever increasing. So do not let us allude by the external lusty desires. So-called love, yes, so-called love. And love is eternal. Love is eternal. But this love in this world is temporary. As long as we are living, we'll be okay. But when we die, it's finished. We take birth again and again. Our love for Krishna is still there. It is eternal. As only love is eternal for Krishna. Birth after birth, we still have connection with Krishna. Our connection with wife, family members is gone. Next previous birth is finished. But we take birth again and again, our relationship is always with Krishna. Eternally with God. So if we develop our love for God, for Krishna, it's like a tree. There is a tree. Why do you put the water? In the branches? Water? In the roots. So you put the water in the roots and the water will be distributed to branches, to the leaves, to the fruits, the flowers. So similarly, if we develop our love for Krishna, then our love for this world will be true. Our love to this world is through God. Like God is like the tree, if you water the tree, and the water will go everywhere. So if you develop your love for Krishna, and then your love for everyone will be there. You know, if you love Krishna, then you also be loving the world. But if you love the world and do not love Krishna, that love is temporary. Understand? Because love, our real love is towards Krishna. You know, when you light fire, which direction the fire goes? Up. Not like this. Why it goes up? Because fire belongs to the sun. Fire comes from the sun. Why is going up? Because fire belongs to the... If there is rain falls, water, full of water, flood, where does it go? To the ocean. Why to the ocean? Because water belongs to the ocean. Right? If you throw some stone up there, where does it go? Why? Because stone belongs to the earth. Similarly, our love, true love is directed, is direct towards Krishna. This is direction love goes towards Krishna. But because of Maya, this love has been diverted, right? So, but a true love should go towards Krishna. You know, that direction it goes. We are like, I used to say, we are like iron. Krishna is like chumbak, magnet. Iron become connected to magnet. But if magnet is rust, if iron is rusty, it will not get attracted. We need to remove the junk, rusty, and then it will get attracted. So this is the way it is. Our love, true love, real love, love exists, yes. In the beginning, I know in India, starting when TV started, movie started, there was, we call it religious movie they were making. Maharaj, no? Beginning? Ramayana. And later on, the hero themselves, they become God. बार बार देखो, हजार बार देखो, you know? किसको देखना? भगवान को. बार बार देखो, हजार बार देखो, कृष्ण को. This is true love. Otherwise, you know, dhoka is that? In English? French is trahison. Not cheating, another word. In English? Not heartbreak. Yes, heartbroken again. You won't see that in animalistic life. Animal. Who suffers from starvation more? Animal or human? Who suffers from stress more? Human. Who suffers from broken heart? Girls and boys love each other, after 6 months heart is broken. Do you see that in animal life? Have you ever seen any animal saying, oh, I am fed up with my life, let me go and commit suicide? No animal. Only because when we misuse our independence, misusing our intelligence, and we suffer more. But if you love, you force your love into Krishna, your love will be protected, and your love for your family will increase, your love for the beloved one will increase, your love for the country will also increase, your love for everyone will increase. But first the love should be reposed on true personality, God, Krishna. So this is called in Sanskrit prema. What it is called? Prema. Krishnandriya Pritir. If we satisfy Krishna's senses, then it is called prema. If we try to satisfy our own senses, it is called kama, lust. And what is lust? You know what is lust in Gita? The most devouring, sinful enemy of the world. Kama esha, krodha esha, rajaguna, samudra. Mahasamo, the greatest destroyer. People go to prison also because of that. You know, misuse, rape cases, so many things happen now. So Mahasano, greatest destroyer, Mahapapma, the greatest, Vairinam, the greatest enemy of the world. Now what is called lust, one will fall down. And then this lust can be transformed into love by serving Krishna. And that you will experience true love through Ananda, through bliss, chanting and dancing for Krishna. Hari Bo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Okay, we've been asked at 8:30 evening paper question. I'd like to also to welcome your questions and don't forget we'll be having a beautiful drum also. We'll answer the writing first and then we'll... There's so many questions. We'll do one by one. See if it's possible also. How to overcome the fear of what people think about myself. Again, how to overcome the fear of what people think about myself. As a word in Bhakti, there are 3 things, 4 points. Utsaha, Nisaya, Dhairya. Or we can say tolerating. Just tolerate. But to become tolerant also requires some Shakti. When one is chanting Hare Krishna, he will get the power to tolerate everything. You know, let's tolerate it. It will come and go. Should not disturb you. Because sometimes people glorify you, right? Then you're happy. Gita is saying saman, it should be equal. Happiness and distress should become equal. The rich or poor should be equal. If you learn how to become equal in everything, there will be always up and down. And saman. So you just tolerate it. If you get praise, you accept it. If you get defame also, you just tolerate it. Okay, right, the point. If you get fame, you get money, that also you should tolerate. Right? If you don't tolerate that, then when you get a negative, you'll be affected. One time there was a man, he was a policeman, he was back on the horse. You know horse? Horse game? How do you call it? Yeah. They give money. Horse race. And he was listening to the radio for the result of that horse race. And his horse, in which he was betting, won the race. And he was so happy, he jumped. And immediately, he fell down. and died on the spot. Meaning too much happiness is also not good. He could not tolerate. Even happiness you have to tolerate. It's not that you're happy jumping, and when distress comes you're morose. No. You should be equal in both. He's happy. You're happy. And chanting Hare Krishna will help you to come on that platform. I will be giving short answer because time. Yes. Is it saying if we worship and love someone unconditionally as Krishna, as every soul is Krishna? Can we see it that way? Good question. The thing is, what we love in this world, we don't love the soul, we love the body. But body is not same as Krishna. Because Shara, Akshara. Our body is Shara. Shara means Krishna's body is not destructive. Krishna's body is eternal. So, another point, soul is not Krishna. Soul is a servant of Krishna. Yes, the love for the devotees should be there also. Definitely. And it should be unconditional, right? In service only. By serving the devotees, you serve them, you serve Krishna, then your love for that devotee will be unconditional. Right? But without Krishna, it is not unconditional. Krishna has to be there. It has to be the taint, the color of Krishna consciousness. Otherwise it is conditioned. Right? There is conditioning. There is some condition there. That's why I'm loving him or her. So, yes, if you love Krishna, then you should also be loving his devotees. That is possible. How to deal with the situation when someone expresses their feeling. What is this? Express their feeling for me. Okay, I'll take it again. How to deal with the situation when someone expresses their feeling for me? How to choose that person is right for us or not? What if that person is a good friend? Yes, expression of feeling, love, that is there. There's 2 points in this question. Maybe someone is expressing her feeling for me to get married. You know, you have to say so many things. Otherwise, we will be divorced. Right? So that you should see the feeling is genuine or not. Yeah, there has to be some feeling. Someone wants to get married. Some feeling, some love should be there definitely. But that's not the ultimate love. We should understand that. This is why in our Krishna consciousness, we have matching devotees, matching. If that person is also a devotee of Krishna, and that Prabhu also is a devotee of Krishna, and then there. So the central point is Krishna. Right? And also when they get married, and they will get up early in the morning, they will be doing Aarti for Krishna, they will be doing Seva for Krishna together. Then that bonding becomes strong. Right? So without this dharma, bonding will not become strong. This is temporary. Right? So Krishna is the central point element. So we focus on Krishna, and then that love becomes strong also. Feeling becomes strong. Otherwise it's just external. It is temporary. This is why we find so many divorces. This is a paradox. Nowadays, we have wider freeways but narrow viewpoints. More money, less time. More medicine, less wellness. More income, true income, but more divorce. Fancy houses and broken homes. Right? We think we are making progress. So the world is a very, very chaotic condition. We are suffering more than before. There are more social degradation, social problem nowadays than before. So, yes, good friend also depends if sometime if you have, then you have good friend. If you don't have nothing, then you go away. That's not good friend. Friend in need is a friend in need. But still, the friendship can go longer when you devote yourself to Krishna. How to maintain focus on how to maintain focus on career and how to control over thinking. Yes, focusing on career is important. When we say we have to love Krishna, serve Krishna, doesn't mean that we have to neglect our material duty. This wasn't the point what Krishna told Arjuna. Arjuna wanted to renounce everything, go to the forest, take sannyas. Krishna said, no, you have to do your duty. We say balanced life. Everything that is balanced. If you eat food, if there is no much salt, you cannot eat. If too much salt, you cannot eat. If it is extremely hot, you cannot live. If it is extremely cold, you cannot survive. There's a balance. In car, you drive a car, right? There's wheel balancing. One time I was traveling in a flight, and the air hostess said, no, you should sit on the left side because we need to balance the flight. So Krishna has mentioned balanced life, how Mam Anusmara Yogyacha. Do your duty and think of me. So if the element of thinking of Krishna is there, and you will be free from the overthinking also. Right? Because there will be the element of peace. Thinking of Krishna, there will be the element of peace. Okay? Some more. How to live with the pain of separation. How to live with the pain of separation. Separation from whom? So, yes, we'll have drama, okay? You all wait in a few minutes. So, I've been practicing bhakti since long, chanting 60 now during seva. Still not able to fully recover. Yes, chanting bhakti is a process. It's the only process. It takes time. It's a slow process, but it's a sure process. Time is a healer. In course of time, you will get healed. And with chant Hare Krishna, it is helping already. And from the time you were separated, now some relief is there, right? This is all because of chanting. But seriously, if you chant, depending on how you're chanting, and then that will overcome that very quickly. Hare Krishna Prabhu, my decision is one of my friend has been rejected from a girl, but he think this feeling and born or made by God, and you think the only option is to pray to God and win her love. So please tell me. Yes, please firstborn is made by God, right? Whatever it is. I mean, this is a proof. This is a proof love is not